Hi all, welcome in. Okay, so I have some channeled messages and some pre-shuffled messages, um, and I will do a read. But so there was a bit. I was getting a few different energies coming through. One was like an infatuation, an obsession. I was also getting murder coming through. Secrets, things like that. But I'll go through the messages. A lot about love and about awakening, ascending, and needing to spend time on your own to reflect and go within. Okay, but I will go through the. So, first of all, which mainly usually happens is I get songs coming through or intuitive hits. So I had the first song I got through was "Only Have Eyes for You." Um, I don't know if you know, it goes, "Only have eyes for you." So, and that's the main message of the song, you know. So someone only has eyes for you. And I was getting genius, marvel. So you may be a genius, or this person could be a genius, or they're into Marvel comics or Marvel, or they are a Marvel, okay? Or they're marveling at you, like they're marveled by your genius, maybe, okay? So that coming through. Um, and then I got Hello from the Other Side by Adele. So must have called 1,000 times to say they're sorry for breaking your heart, but they can't get through. And I'm feeling that this person that's sorry for breaking your heart can't get through because they're actually blocked by the divine. So, but I was getting with that energy that they're an alligator, you know, or the alligator coming through. There was a song about an alligator which talked about, you know, depression, alcoholism, and victim mentality. So, and also maybe drug addiction, because I was getting climbing the walls as well. So this person's climbing the walls. So, okay, so. And also a broken wrist. So maybe they have a broken wrist. So that may be relevant for some people. But it was definitely a toxic love, tragic love. And I also got Corrupt Police and Inspector Gadget. So I heard the song. So that reminded me of Inspector Gadget and Go Gadget Go. So I'm getting that you could even be this Inspector Gadget, that you're finding out things, or you're looking into things or whatever. You're being Inspector Gadget. Also got Penny coming through, which is the girl in Inspector Gadget, but I got Penny as in reference to a coin, a penny. So maybe that's significant to who this is, or significant to you in some way. And then I heard Time to Go. So I think I'm getting that it's time for this person to go. And then I got Spectre as in like ghost spirit coming through. So, but that's also a guitar, so that may be significant for somebody. But I'm believing they're only part of themselves, like they only have part of themselves, they're missing a part of themselves or something like that. And the writings on the wall was coming through by Sam Smith. But later on, I actually got that as a literal interpretation. The writings on the wall, the truth is written on the walls or in the walls. Like I got, you know, a picture tells 1,000 words or whatever it is, like that. The walls, if the walls could speak, they would speak the truth, you know. So, and I'm getting it could have come through like artwork, like the art on the walls were telling the story, like the thoughts of the artist coming through the paintings. So that, okay, that's for that side of things. And then in a labyrinth of lies, like this person is living in a labyrinth of lies. telling themselves a labyrinth of lies. They're living in their lies, the lies they tell themselves. Okay, uh, and so that song, the Sam Smith song, Writings on the Wall too, was a song about somebody who can't breathe when you're not with them, and they want to feel love again, and they want to risk it all for you, or they will risk it all for you. It's for you, I will risk it all. And then it's like, but the song says, for you, I have to risk it all. Okay, so maybe you're telling someone that, no, I'm not doing it. Maybe someone needs to risk it all for you to take them back, or to consider what they're saying, or they have to tell you it all, or whatever. That song, I think, was also out of a double O seven. I don't know what it is. I don't watch them. Golden Fire or something, I think it is. But so 007. Yeah, 007. That's the show. Anyway, so that's he's like an investigator or something, I think, isn't he? So yeah, there's a lot about that investigation, finding out truths, investigating something. Also got the Three of Swords coming out with heartbreak. So this person, who is depressed and an alcoholic, maybe, and drug addict or whatever it is, is entrenched in their lies and deception, and is also in heartbreak, like the Three of Swords. I got the Three of Swords coming out. War, the storm has just picked up. And then I was brought back to, my daughter found a little cocoon on some leaves the other day. So it brought me back to that. So transformation was coming through, changing for the one I love. So maybe there's someone that is in a cocoon stage that's transforming for you. I'm getting for the one I love. So whether that's you transforming for another person, or another person transforming for you, or somebody transforming for the one they love. Okay, and then I got the gift card coming through, and it was like the gift of love, someone giving you love. Love is their gift to you. But I also got the gold standing out, so something gold, something shiny. And then I got an image of two, like, you know, when you go away on a romantic weekend, or you see this in movies or whatever, and there's a fireplace there and candles and the rug or whatever and the wine and whatever. I was sort of getting that image. So maybe they're going to maybe there's going to be like a romantic interlude. Someone's going to ask you to go away on vacation with them, or a romantic interlude, and they're going to gift you something. I was getting art and gold, so take that, well, you won't know, but that may be a hit for you later, may make you resonate with this message. But I was also getting art that was coming through was Whistler's mother. So Whistler's mother is a picture of an older lady sitting on a chair, because the story is that she was weak and could not stand for the time of the picture to be done. So, but it shows like a maternal dignity and grace. Okay, so yeah, so that could be significant. That exact painting could be significant, or an artist could be significant, or painting could be significant, or pictures on the walls, the picture on the wall, the picture. So James McNeil was the son, and the mother was Anna Whistler. So, but those names are standing out, James and Anna. Okay, so that could be your name. You could also be receiving a message about a house, because the card that come out. And I heard ding dong, and then you rang like Adam's Family. So the house in the Adams Family was significant. Lurch, you know, and then I got so Adam may be significant as well. Ding Dong, I think that's significant. I've when that come out, I actually have seen Ding Dong somewhere as well. So that was confirmation for me for this reading. But I was getting letters hidden away in a drawer about the house, about a house. So somebody is concerned about that you have an inkling about this. So someone's concerned that you have an inkling about this because you may be intuitive, you may be psychic, you may have heard something about this or whatever. But I was sort of getting that they have letters letters in a drawer that may be papers to a house or something in relationship to the house, to a house. And you may be expecting something, waiting for the day. Well, Wendy Matthews' song come out on the day you went away. I think that's what it's called. But I'm getting that. And then I got main male's child occupation is causing concern for an older gentleman. Okay, so there's something like, and the foundations, the floor, the wall, the ceilings were all standing out to me. So there's something about the foundations. Tell it all. If the house or walls could talk, they would tell it all. The art, so this what I talked about before, the art, you know, the artist has done these pictures which are telling stories, which are telling things, which the art is saying how much they love you or how much they love somebody. Okay, and this person could also hold a great fortune because a great fortune was coming out at that time. And then the CM, in all the cards it's got CM initials, but I was getting Colonel Mustard from that. So, in the cupboard, you know, so I don't know, something about Colonel Mustard in the cupboard. And then I got the court card and papers being served. So I'm getting that there's something about somebody's going to be served with papers, and I reckon it is in relation to this house, in relation to this older gentleman's concern, in relation to someone's concern. But then I got the growth card, so this could create growth for someone, changes a turn of the page I was getting. So so this great fortune maybe you'll be getting alerted to this through papers being served to you about a house, maybe. That's sort of what I'm getting, and which is going to turn the page for you and lead you onto your destined path, onto your destiny. And I got that your grandmother or a maternal figure in spirit is actually leading you down this path, helping show you the way, because I got butterflies going down the path. So butterflies to me make me think of a female in spirit, so a maternal figure like a mother or a grandmother or an aunt. Then I also got the Lovers card, and that card gave me a crumbling down. It's a statue of two lovers in the Kipper deck. So I got that love's crumbling down. So a love couple, a couple, they're gonna go. Their life is crumbling down. They're going through hard labour. Their life is repetitive. It's stagnant. So that was sort of coming through. Also telecommunication coming through. So messages going along wires or so, and then I saw those machines where they go tap 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 tap. So that Morse code. So something, maybe you're receiving some sort of communication via telepathy, via Morse code, via something, or they're getting caught out via this, because I got the thief card as well with that. So, and the privileged lady and pathway. So I'm getting So this telecommunication, this communication that's coming in or whatever is going to create a pathway for you, pathway for the privileged lady. So I'm getting you as a privileged lady, or you as, you getting this inheritance maybe, or this, what did I say, great fortune. So it doesn't have to be material, but it could be something, a knowledge, maybe knowledge that's coming in that leads you on your path. Okay, and then I got the Sun card. So okay, so that means great happiness to me. The sun will come out, and there's something about tomorrow, because that song keeps on coming through. The sun and the tomorrow keeps on coming through. So, and that come out yesterday. So today is tomorrow. So I don't understand. Oh no, it was the day before. So, oh, okay. And then I got always leaving it till tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I'll do that. Tomorrow I'll do that. So something about procrastination maybe. Third eye expansion, persevere. There will be harmony in love. Okay, so Spirit's telling you to persevere because there will be harmony in love. But I'm thinking persevere with your growth, with your expansion, with your healing, okay? Because we did get stuff coming through about the root chakra and heart chakra healing. So needing to go within to heal those parts, to heal the past, okay? And forgive. Okay, the teacher is awakening within you. You are the high priestess. You're a highly intuitive being, and you need to trust it. Okay, that's coming through. You are the star. A lot of stars coming through. A lot of shells coming through. A lot of spirals coming through. A lot of hearts coming through. So that all giving me spirals of manifestation, love, alchemist, and star. You are the alchemist. You can transform and transmute this healing, this love. Okay, contemplate and reflect on your skills. Be flexible with your skills. You have what it takes. I was hearing, but reflect on your skills. Reflect on what makes you happy and brings you joy. That's what you should be being flexible and contemplating with your skills, like what skills or what way you use your skills bring you happiness and joy. Okay, getting space. I feel that you are getting space at this time from outsiders, from others, maybe from family or friends. So you can think and evolve and become the person you are meant to be, the person who you are in totality, because the person, once we get rid of those layers and the shame and the guilt and the fear and whatever, we come back to that pure soul, the pure soul we are in totality. Okay, back to your purity, your innocence. And then I got Where the Wild Roses Grow, which is actually Nick Cave, which is, if you watch the last reading I put on, I did get the name right, it was Nick Cave. And it was that song, Where the Wild Roses Grow. And that song it talks about, courtship and murder. So where a guy courts another and then murders her because she is too beautiful. Okay, so this, coming through is a bit of a wake-up call. Watch infatuation, or someone being infatuated with you, or infatuated with another, you being infatuated with something else. But it talks about death, resurrection. That's what I was getting. The song doesn't talk about resurrection, but that's what I was getting, death and resurrection, and the bad seed. So maybe being careful of the bad seed. Let's see, I was getting mixed messages here, because I was getting lift each other up. So maybe if you're in a relationship, you need to lift each other up. But in regards to the Where Wild Roses Grow, I was also getting a home on the banks of the river. I don't know if this is in relation to that or actually external, but it come out at the same time. So there's something about that, a house on the banks of the river. So if this is an actual murder, it may have happened on the banks of a river, near a house on the banks of the river. Okay, but if not, maybe you there's something, a message for you about a house on the banks of the river. They're asking you to see the signs. You're getting confused by the signs, but trust your intuition when you see the signs. Looking for lasting love and marriage. I got that you this is something that you may be looking for. You may be looking for love and marriage. Marriage was significant. It came out 3 times during the time I was doing this. Cherry blossoms were also significant with the marriage and youth, love and romance. So youth, love and romance coming out and marriage, okay? You needing to nourish the wild rose, which I get is you, and your heart, and see it bloom. Unlock love by being vulnerable, okay? So you're needing to be vulnerable in love. Again, I'm getting again. Soul searching, lost at sea. So I get that at the moment you're searching for your soul again, searching for love, reflecting on things, reflecting on self-love, reflecting on past hurts. So, you need to do root chakra work on the past and forgive someone or forgive something, forgive yourself maybe. Acknowledge what it is you need in a relationship, needing love. Be brave yet gentle, assert yourself. You do not have to be afraid of others. So in regards to love and what it is that you need to assert yourself and say what it is that you need and you don't need. You need to be brave and don't be afraid of others. Release the control and focus on what you can change and leave the rest to God. Okay? And fear being a main issue with that. So fear is rooted in the root chakra. So needing to work on the root and the heart chakra, needing to open your heart to others and have faith. Okay? Saying that, open your heart to others and have faith, but also, setting those boundaries, stating what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want, saying no when you need to say no and saying yes when you need to say yes. Okay? Next coming through was nothing will come of you not showing the world the real you. So hiding away and not showing others your talents, not standing in your limelight, not shining brightly, will cause nothing to come of your situation. You need to be seen, you need to be heard, you need to shine your light, you need to not stop being small, stop reducing yourself for others, not you know what I mean, not need to be seen and heard. You need to make a practical plan as well with your situation and bring love into the situation. So bringing love into your plan of what it is that you want, what you need. Let the past go, soften and move forward, dance with life. Okay, so again, let the past go, work on your root chakra, soften the heart and move forward with life, dance with life. Okay, you have a clear vision, or there's a clear vision, I think a clear vision, an idea or something coming through, a confirmation, right? So it's the right time for this opportunity and this new beginning that will be coming in, and I'm getting that you'll get confirmation or it'll be clear. Something is about to happen, and I asked, what is this? What is this thing that's about to happen? And I got something fun, something that will open your heart and bring you joy and celebration. Okay, so that's yay. Conflict brings emotional healing and new beginnings, so trust. Okay, so what I was getting with this was that you speaking your truth may bring conflict, but this conflict is going to help you heal your heart and maybe others' hearts, and bring that new beginning and bring healing to the situation. But you need to trust, okay? Trust that this conflict is going to bring new beginnings in, okay? Selenite, okay, this is selenite. It's a selenite rod, and then I've got selenite. You can get all different types. That's a candle holder. So selenite was significant. So I use selenite to connect to the divine, to help clear the channel. So that was significant in regards to spiritual awakening. So maybe using selenite. Selenite also helps to cleanse the energy of other crystals. So maybe using this when you're healing as well. So your heart healing will help you forgive, bring balance and empowerment to you. You know, big thing about communication is key. I've been seeing keys a lot as well. So communication is key. You need to communicate. You need to open up. A Layla, animals were significant with the name Layla. So maybe I have a dog named Layla. So maybe that's for me. But maybe that's for you as well, that animals are significant for you, are going to help with your heart healing. Okay, cosmic heart of the stars, shine it out to the world to bring in joy and happiness. Okay, so you have a cosmic heart, you have this big, radiant, beautiful heart that you need to shine out to the world to bring joy and happiness. Let others see you, okay? Research, create, innovate, pursue, forge, shape. Okay, so your service, I'm getting to your service to the divine is for you to research, create, innovate, pursue, and forge and shape the life that you want. Okay, you are a master of wealth. You are the leader. Invest wisely in yourself. Invest in what you want to see grow. Okay, because you're in that state of manifesting right now. Okay, so you need to pursue what it is that you want to see grow. You need to forge and shape and create your life. You know, and the way you do that is research and innovate the things that bring you passion and joy. Okay, no longer are you of the shadows. Weave your magic. No longer of your shadow. You've worked on your shadow side. Now it is time to manifest in what you want, to weave your magic, to stand in your power and to be seen and heard. You have great potential, but you need to optimize that potential. Share your joys with a trusted friend. So, okay. And that's the end of that. I have been talking for a while. It's already 28 minutes, so I'm not going to do all the cards, I don't think, today. Sorry, I'll just get a drink. Talking makes me thirsty. I'm feeling to get these first. Okay, so these are the healing waters. I'm pretty sure it's called healing waters. Okay, so we have the waterfall, this inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. So I definitely believe you need to do that. You need to stand in your power. You need to be confident and claim your space. Call back your power and stand in your power. Metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. So as I spoke about, you've transformed. You've worked on your shadow side. You are no longer of the underworld or whatever. You're no longer of the shadow side. You are now in the light. You've transformed and changed. We talked about the cocoon that I found. You've metamorphosized. You're metamorphed into something beautiful. Now you need to stand in your light. You need to be confident and claim your space. Claim who you are. Making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time. Achievement. So it's your time now. You've reached a state of achievement. Momentum is building, and you need to step into what it is, into your soul mission. There we go. and trust the inner call. Trust where your heart is leading you to go. Trust where your guides are leading you. Trust your soul team, that they will not let you fall. I'm getting throat. Oh, okay, so maybe throat, third eye, and crown chakra being significant. Okay, actually, I'm going to leave it there. On the bottom, we have releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. So, yeah, you are doing that right now. Releasing the old, forgiving, working on your root, working on your heart, tuning the system, and stepping into your new beginnings. Okay, the impossible made possible. You are the impossible making possible. Okay, you are an infinite being, and you are showing the world that the impossible is possible. Too many. You are the walking epitome of that, I'm getting. Celestial Rose of Ma. So the red rose. You are the wild red rose. Don't forget. You have been forged in the steel, in the fires of steel, sort of thing I'm getting, in the embers. You like the phoenix rising, is sort of what I'm getting from that. Tens may be significant. 10-10 may be significant. I was seeing that in the pre-shuffle and we have 10 here. Okay. We have relationship healing, courage with tiger's eye, healer. So I believe you are a healer, or you need to have courage to heal. Maybe love, the lovers, and purification. So I get that you're purifying this connection. So if you're in a love connection, it's a soul connection, or you have a soul connection coming in that's pure, or you've healed. I'm getting that you've healed this love connection. You've healed and purified this relationship, or you are going to heal, or you are doing that right now, and you need to have courage. But you're healing like your connection, your relationship to love, your love connections, your soul connections. Okay, spiritual awakening. Okay, so we did get in the pre-shuffle the Morganite with the relationship healing, so that may help you at this time. And I did get the selenite, as we talked about, coming through. So spiritual awakening, you've gone through a spiritual awakening, which is, these all come out in the pre-shuffle. Okay, so stibnite, awakening crystal, and cocohexenite. So your new beginnings, your emotional healing, and your conflict. So just know that these conflicts that you're having, are creating emotional healing, which is bringing in new beginnings for you. Okay. On the bottom we have opal, joy. Bask in your joy. Bring in joy. Bring in happiness. Opals may also be significant because I've been seeing pearls lately. Okay, I just heard not yet. Okay. Oh, I'll get some affirmations out. That'll do. Okay. Peace. Oh, actually, peace. Voice of the heart. Okay, so peace. Voice of the heart. I will read them out. A new opening. And goodness. Okay, so third eye, throat, and heart we have here. Colours. So goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness I offer unconditional support, understanding and love to myself and others. So staying positive and having positive thoughts and knowing the goodness of who you are, standing in your strength, standing in your power. A new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. So just know through these challenges, you need to seek serenity from within, and know that these challenges and opportunities will bring learning and growth. The voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. So trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, and knowing and silencing the fear within. You know, working on the root chakra. Working on fear. I am unwavering in the face of fear. Another thing about fear. I come to my senses. I embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become the manifestation of peace. You're manifesting peace. Going within, manifesting peace. Embracing the silence and letting go of fear. So affirmations around fear would be great. You could pause the video and look at those ones that I put up, because they talk about that. Okay, actually, I'm going to get it tarot. So, endings and new beginnings, I'm getting from the new opening. Conflict, resolution, faith, trust, patience, love, and guidance. They're all here for you. Okay, I'm not receiving. Open up to receiving. Receiving love, giving love, being love. I'll see if anything else wants to come out now. Okay. Okay, dreamer. Be the dreamer. Hope. Have hope in your dreams. A breakthrough. The wheel. So that's a wheel of the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana. So the wheel is turning now in your favour. Be bold. You are no longer in the past. You are in this new timeline. You have gone through a breakthrough, or there will be a breakthrough, which opens up your dreams, which brings in joy, happiness. But you need to be bold. There's a need to be bold. Okay. Sorry, I just had to get the card. So we got surrender. So we did talk about that. Surrendering your fears to God. Cutting any cords that no longer serve you, because that's the sword of Ten of Swords. We have nurturer as well that came out. You are the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting you are the nurturer. You are nurturing these new beginnings, or you need to, and you need to surrender what no longer serves you to the divine, and work on what you can. Loyalty, withdraw, impulse, vitality, initiation, and visions. So new beginnings coming in. Trust these visions. The 3 coming out again. Hang on, I'll show you the cards in the Sun. So new happiness, joy, new beginnings, visions coming in. So you may be getting visions. You need to trust your impulses, trust what you're manifesting, trust the messages you're receiving at this time. Withdraw and go within, and we have loyalty. So Okay, so we have withdrawal. So you need to withdraw, go within, find stillness. Because you are the magician. You need to manifest. You are manifesting at a great rate. Trust your impulses, trust your intuition, trust where it's leading you, because it's leading you to joy and happiness and vitality, new beginnings and visions. So trust in your visions, trust in the visions that you receive, nurture these visions, nurture these ideas, nurture these inspirations. And 10 of trees. So the 10 of pentacles, so which is like the 10 of pentacles, sorry. So happiness, fulfillment, that's loyalty, like so to pentacles, so finances, material things, but I'm also getting your loyalty to Mother Gaia, to the divine, is bringing these things in for you as well. Okay, so this is a sweet love tea. Okay, so we have everything seems perfect and it's not an illusion. So believe in your magic. Believe that everything is perfect. Believe in the positivity. Believe in love. You are making magic right now. You are creating the life that that you want. You know, believe in love again and trust. I didn't even read that. Navigate the delicate balance of give and take. You know, so balancing love, balancing give and take, balancing how much you give to others, only giving to those that are giving back to you, reciprocity, time. Make sure that the time you're giving to others is the time that they're also giving back to you, you know, unless you want to give to others, you know, it's the balance, finding the balance about how much you give and how much you receive, and not always giving to someone when they're not giving back to you. It's okay to be charitable, but not at the expense of yourself. Keeping the spirit of play and fun alive to be closer. Okay, so having fun together, with, you know, in your relationship or in your relationships in general, you know, balance that give and receive, and have fun, play together, get closer, show the real you. Don't worry about what other people perceive of you, or just be you, have fun, enjoy life. And attend to your bond with love and patience. So nurture your growth together. Attend to your relationships with love and patience. Trust, support, be playful. You know, trust each other, support each other, and have fun. A lot about having fun, bringing joy into the situation. Trusting your impulses. Trusting the divine. Surrendering what it is that you don't have the answers for to the divine, and trusting that you will receive what you need. A divine match. So you have a divine match here. Following your destiny and a love that's meant to be. Soulmate, twin flame. Okay. And what came out with that was radiant love. You create positivity and warmth together. So there's a divine match here that brings positivity and warmth. Follow your destiny. Follow where your heart is leading you. So there is a love here that's meant to be. So either it's in you, have this love already, or it's coming in for you. A positive, loving, balanced, fun relationship. Beyond compare. Comparing new partners to past experiences. Fresh take, better times. So know that there's better times ahead. There's a fresh new beginning for you in love. Make sure you're not comparing to past relationships. Okay, we have changing your mind or being confused emotionally. Then we have strike a chord together with gentle harmony. And give one another space to grow individually. So we did talk about in the pre-shuffle that you need to give yourself space at this time. You need to work on yourself before putting your heart and soul into another relationship, because you are confused at this time. You're changing your mind, and you need to work on forgiveness and self. What do I need? What do I want out of this relationship? Yeah, see, growing individually. So you both need to grow individually, so you can come back together strong and harmonious. All right, and I actually might leave it there. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the messages come through. I hope they brought you some clarity, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.